every so often, hoping that a dog's going to come out the door so she can beat it up. Which is another reason that most people in the dog kenneling business don't really like fooling with these Dutch Shepherds or Malinois, you know, because they are rough on the other dogs. But look at what's happening here. You see how she's just kind of rushing me through the course, and she's like, come on, let's go, old man. Well, like normally what would happen here when we're working dogs, if we have one that's kind of going too fast, we'll get us a treat out, and we'll kind of hold that treat down here, right? And say, hey, look, I've got a treat. The dog will go, oh, a treat. I'll slow down, and I'll try to get the treat. Look at Lexi. She's like, yeah, so what? I don't really care about that treat. All right, now, but what she does care about, things like this, right? Yeah, so come look at this focus on her eyes. Like, look, guys. Like, so if I have something like this, then she gets super excited. Now, you'll see a lot of people do something that I consider kind of a mistake when they're working these dogs, which is to try to work on, like, calm, attentive, and polite obedience with this as a promise of a motivator. What ends up happening is these dogs end up getting it just tears them up. They get real anxious, and so they're constantly foraging, and so, like, I don't like doing this kind of stuff here where I'm pretending I'm going to throw the ball. What I like to do is I like to take these kind of dogs and use an attrition strategy where I'm going to play fetch with her here in a little while, but we're not going to play fetch until she has calmed down and she's done the course with a modicum of control, okay? So I'll come out here, and sometimes I'll walk a dog like Lexi, like, 20 times if I have to, up and down the hill, around the course, up and down the hill, around the course. And then when she's calm, I'll go over and I'll try to practice getting her to calmly hold the retrieving item or the tug. And then when she's shown me that she's made some progress towards being calm, when presented with the retrieving item or the tug, then I will take her to a more active behavior like actual fetching, okay? So this right here for us, what we do is we just keep walking them until they calm down, and that's our primary strategy. And we think that's the best strategy, so that's the one we're going to be using over the fall. I've got another little dog in there named Goose. I'll show you the same way. I'm going to turn this over to George, though, so he can walk her on this course a few times, because I'm kind of getting old, and these trips around the course are starting to add up on me. I'm going to put her up here. Sit. Stay. And my main man, George, can take over.
Can you turn on the light right there?
All right, so you guys will notice that George comes up, and George has, his mom has bought him a vest. It's very similar to mine, so, he thinks that he's going to take over the business here soon. Okay, George, you go ahead and start walking her.
You're done, Sasha?
Now, one of the things you'll
or are you going to get your toy first?
Is that Lexi gives George a little bit of a hard time. She might even start kind of rearing up on him and trying to
watch TV?
Out of his pouches. That's what she was doing to him earlier. Now, what George has to be very careful about as he's doing these
she's watching
that he doesn't talk
these
to her
training videos.
George is at that age where, like, his vocal inflection.
Sasha, are you going to watch this TV or no?
And his posture.
You're done.
He's a very big guy, so he doesn't have a lot of presence. And so he has to really
Oh, well.
calm down
Say
and
bye.
make sure that he's communicating what's expected in a very clear and concise